Hey people, today I want to talk to you guys about relationship building. How do we convey and communicate our message when we're upset with our spouses? Let me tell you one thing that a lot of us men do to our partners, to our wives or our partners. When they do good, we always find one thing or something to pick at. We're always trying to fault them for the things that they've done wrong, or if they have done wrong, in our own understanding and our own perspectives. Because at the end of the day, we are all human and we do make mistakes. Now, how do we communicate our feelings when our partner has hurt us or we're hurt? Because at that moment, sometimes we have a lot of stuff that we want to say, that a lot of stuff that is going on inside our head and we're trying to understand and figure out. And at that crucial moment, what do? Do we blurt it all out and turn it into a furious argument? And do we shout at them? Or, there is always an or do we take option B, which is to walk off, to try and really reflect our way of thinking and our methods of approaching our partners. Because at the end of the day, effective communication is all about trying to communicate your feelings and your concerns and your threats and your worries and your doubts and anxieties and stresses towards your partner with tact. You've got to do it in such a way where it doesn't make them feel really upset and angry, and where it comes across like as if you're blaming them. The approach has got to be such a degree where it makes them want to understand you. It makes them want to really embrace you. And it also makes them want to love you more. And this is all about how you want to project that message across to your partner. And it's all to do with tact. So when you go away, think about the approaches and how and what that you want to say to your partner. And it's got to be in such a way where it's communicated really effectively without harming them. Because if you can do this, you can have a really rich and loving relationship. And this also takes a number of trials and errors. And you have to grow through this, grow through it. Not go through it, but grow through it. And really try to refine your approach towards your partner in terms of expressing how you feel. Especially at a time when you are and when you have got hurt. Because that time is not the time to speak. That time is to go away and think and reflect and trying to figure out a way of what it is that you want to say to your partner and how you want to try and communicate it without offending each other, despite the fact that how upset that you might be. Because by doing this, you tend to find that if you have so many worries and thoughts and your brain seems like a can of worms, like when you take this approach, your worries come low, they get less and less, and you really understand what the surface of the issue is. That is the real core of communicating. You have to help each other to communicate and express each other's feelings. By doing this, it's about approaches. How do you approach your partner without offending them? And there was something else that my wife taught me, is when you say something to a person, and if it is something that has to be said and it's true, the statement is true about them, and if it comes across negative, make sure that you also say good things. The good must outweigh the bad by far. So bear that in mind. A bit of relationship advice there from personal experience. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn to empower and inspire the lives of many as well as yourself. Bye for now.